spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will have first crack at this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Alabama pushing the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off play action on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Georgia's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fin. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? get a sack, and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee, or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so, no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because Alabama's dominance.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Lots of room to run. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Got room to work. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On the ground, it's Frazier. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Back to pass, it's Russell. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was good.
He's loose. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Alabama facing 4th down as we open play here in the 2nd quarter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's dealt. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good one. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quarterback on the keeper. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Second down, he'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Coming off the season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now
Turning it on! Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Alabama quickly back to the line. Just feeds the running back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. To throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia sends out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Hale. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Miller with the ball. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. He's got it along the sideline. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. To the air, it's Russell. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Tide!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the right. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Frazier. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Alabama pushing the tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll run the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Ole Miss and LSU, fellas, they've given us some classics, and we've got another good one brewing today. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give is to Miller. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Russell. And the defense, got him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. The RPO, it's complete. It's a running room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It's complete to the left, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Dances away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Alabama quickly back to the line.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. To the air, it's Russell. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this